good health.
I've got some goods here who...
All right.
I've got some... I hope you won't need them.
Thank you. Wouldn't you like to take...
I'd love to. I love it here by the water. But how come you've been so quiet the whole time? What's on your mind?
You're on my mind.
Oh? In what way?
Well, you know, how pretty you look in that.
Ah, you think I look pretty, do you?
Yeah, especially when you laugh.
I was afraid you'd say especially when you've no clothes on.
Well, now that you mention it...
Come here, you charmer. Let's go, Henry. Take care. I put on the dress you gave me, Henry. What do you think?
What actually happened to you? I mean...
That's a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I do.
All right, then. It was a day like any other. Another ordinary day in my ordinary life. I awoke at first light, before the others. I like those kind of mornings best. When the first rays of sunshine quickly drive away the nighttime cold. Hello, you. Come here. And the breeze carries the scent of dew-covered grass and the bloom of spring. I wanted to get my chores done before the rest of the household was up. And this morning seemed made for that very purpose. Right, better get to work. I have to feed the hens, weed the garden, feed Tinker. I'd better get it all done before Papa is up. I must bring Tinker a piece of meat. That'll be a nice treat. Look what I've got. You'll love this. Here, chickie, chickie, chickie. Here. Here you are, girls. Fill your beaks. to me. Good boy. That's my boy. That should do it. The garden is looking how it should again.
You're like a lost soul.
What do you need, Papa?
Go up and see the blacksmith. He made some nails for me. Here's some coin.
All right. Anything else while I'm at it?
No, unless you want to stop off at the market and buy some supplies. And before you go, wake Samuel. The boy's still lying in bed and won't stir. He ought to follow your example and Stebor's. You two don't have to be pushed to work. Well, at least he's still better than that good-for-nothing's Bishek. The lazy wretch. A helper like that isn't worth a damn. If it weren't for his father, God rest his soul, I'd have thrown him out on his ear long ago.
Aye, he's an idler, that one. And he'd hardly give you the time of day, never mind a kind word.
God will reward him in kind one day. Mark my words. You could tell him to get his ass to work too.
Right, go for nails, send Samuel and Zabishek to work. If it's at all possible.
Aye, just so. Oh, and Teresa, once you've done all your chores for the day, I've a little surprise.
Really? Now you've got me curious, Pa. I'll be on my way then. Sammy, get up. It's broad daylight and the birds are singing.
Yeah, I'm up.
Have a bite to eat before going to the mine.
All right, Ma. Looks like it'll be nice today, eh? I could go to the pond.
But you have to go to work.
I know. But maybe...
There'll be no slipping off. You know very well Nemoy has been complaining about you.
What, about dropping that pail on Tonda's head? It was an accident.
Not the first accident you've had, though, was it?
Well, there you go, then. If I leave early, nothing'll happen to anyone. And you can cook the fish for lunch tomorrow.
You silly sod. All you ever do at the pond is lie around. The only thing you'll catch is more trouble from the mine master.
Don't I always?
boss says you're idle, and if you carry on like that, he'll throw you out.
Ah! Why would he do that? Then he'd be left only with Stibor, and Stibor's not going to break his back.
Listen, Zbyszek.
Pa's not happy with you, and if he says you're idling, you'd better make a bit of effort. I'm only telling you for your own good. You wouldn't want to lose your job now, would you?
You lot are always going on about work as if it was a blessing from heaven. All right. I'll get to work. Anything for a bit of peace.
That's more like it. You'll see it doesn't hurt. Heal!
Myself, what use is that to you? To sit bare-assed in the cold and read?
You pile of manure! Should I muck out stables like you? Is that...
What are you two quarrelling about?
This pipsqueak here claims studying is as hard a job as working in the stables.
I most certainly did not. Because study is, of course, much harder work than mucking out a bit of horse manure.
See? That's what I'm talking about. And yet it's as clear as day.
Hang on. What's as clear?
That study is as hard as mucking out stables, if not harder.
A man who doesn't work with his hands is an idler, and a good for nothing. Am I wrong?
You're both right. But not one of you has a grain of sense. Work is work, whether it's done with your hands or your heart.
Ah, rhetoric worthy of Socrates himself, and out of the mouth of a woman. I bow to you, good maiden. The professors of Prague could learn a thing or two from you.
Are you saying this good-for-nothing here, who has to beg for his beer at the tavern, is my equal? But
Come right up, good people. Herbs for your kid. How are you?
I'm wounded.
By all means.
Here.
Right, let's see.
Let's have a word.
Why not?
Is this enough?
That's not enough. Fine.
What was that?
What the hell was that?
What's the... Good health to you, Teresa.
God's blessings.
What's new in the village?
There's to be a dance this evening. Again. Can we not find some other way to enjoy ourselves for a change? Harvest festival, Pentecost festival, dances, church, and dances again.
What else would we do for fun?
I heard they have combat tournaments in Rattay sometimes. The men put on shining armour, and folk can watch them battering each other. That must be lovely to watch. Why can't we have something like that once in a while? After all, Sir Radzig is the royal headsman.
But for a tournament, you need knights. We don't have enough here in Skalitz.
Ah, but Sir Hanish's tournay in Rattay is even for commoners. Even our fellas could enroll there.
Oh my god, don't say that too loud. I can just imagine how my brothers would be tripping over each other to enroll.
They wouldn't be the only ones, would they? How about that Henry? He's always waving that wooden sword around like you'd think he was getting ready to go on crusade. But there's an interesting thought now. Which of our fellas do you think would win?
Henry would win for sure. He's always practicing with that wooden sword, like you say. And besides, he's a blacksmith's son. They're always strong from hammering iron all day.
Do you think so? Don't say anything. But I think that Henry's a bit of a fool. And he doesn't overwork himself at that forge.
Anyway, enough about tourneys. I must be on my way. Take care.
God be with you, Teresa.
Good day, Teresa.
Bianca, how come you're up so bright and early?
Papa has me running around from dawn till dusk. You know how it is.
Indeed I do.
I'm glad you're here, Tess. You've got to help me with something. But first, can you go and see Henry for me? He's at...
Oh? Playing around with wooden swords again?
Aye. He's getting ready for the life of a mighty warrior.
Well, at least we know he'll be able to protect you from outlaws with wooden swords.
Oh well. Boys and their games. Listen, would you bring him a beer for me?
But why don't you bring it yourself?
If Pa saw me running out, but I can't leave him dry in this...
Alright, I'll bring the beer to him.
Thanks.
Everyone knows all the beer in Skalitz is from you and your pa.
You know what I mean. And listen, Tess. Once you've given him the beer, come back to me again. Meanwhile, but I'll tell you all about it after. Run along before the...
God be with you, Henry. Mind you don't get hurt.
Good day, Teresa.
I brought you a beer. I'd say you'd need it after a hard battle.
Ah, great. It's as hot as Pa's Forge out here today. That's very sweet of you to get me a beer.
Actually, Bianca sent it. Her pa doesn't want her to come here.
Ah, I see. I'll make it up to her this...
I don't want to know how. How come you're training on your own today? You're usually here with that vagabond. What's his name?
Vanyek. And he's not a vagabond. He's a wayfaring combat master.
Well, it looks like he's off wayfaring somewhere else today.
Yeah. More likely sleeping off last night's boozing. Actually, since I've no opponent today, wouldn't you like to have a go? I mean, a bit of swordplay. I could teach you.
Me? Swordplay?
Sure. Why not?
All right then. I accept your challenge, young sir.
Yeah, I knew you had the heart of a warrior. Come on then. Show me what you're made of. Whoever is the first to hit the other 10 times is the victor.
What if I hurt you, though?
Ah, don't worry. I can handle it.
Don't go easy on me, Harry.
Ah, very good.
Henry! Really? Now that is hardly chivalrous behavior. Now, I shall have to fight for my honor. Take that, you scoundrel!
Oh.
Are you alright?
Nothing, I'm fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Are you mad at me?
No, of course not. It's my own stupid fault.
Well, that'll teach you to go around slapping decent, God-fearing girls on the backside. Let me have a look at it.
No, it's only a scratch and a couple of splinters. And I didn't mean to, you know.
Show me that.
No, really, it's nothing.
You know how it is, Hal. He who lives by the sword.
Dies by the splinter, eh?
There now. By the way, you owe Bianca for that beer.
Good day.
You up for a throw?
God be with you, Teresa.
Good morning.
What else was it you wanted?
You brought that beer to Henry.
I did.
Uh-huh. And what did...
He had no one to...
You playing...
Yes, and as it happens, I did...
Really, Tess? I never... He had it coming, the donkey. Maybe it'll dampen his enthusiasm. All right. But now I can tell you, fancy a walk in the woods?
Right now? You want to court me in the shade of the pines?
No. I need to pick herbs for distilling schnapps. Henry's favorite.
What herbs do you need?
I've got almost everything except belladonna. I know a clearing where the best plants grow.
Belladonna? But that's deadly poison.
It is, if you don't know what you're doing. But don't worry, I haven't poisoned anyone yet.
Henry's favorite?
Yes.
I might have known it'd be about Henry again.
Well, you know how it is, Tess. Don't...
That's easy to say when you work in a tavern where there are fellas swarming around you all day. All I see at the mill are sacks of flour.
What about Zbyszek?
Zbyszek? I'd rather settle for a sack of flour.
I suppose. Your pa would never let Zbyszek have you. Not long ago, when he had a few too many, I heard him say how he was going to get you the richest husband for miles.
Oh, Pa. I hope that was just... Why don't you go and pick it yourself?
Pa won't let me go on my up. They say a wolf. What?
A wolf?
So they say.
Couldn't your brother go with?
Adam? But he could lend...
Thanks? So, you're going to borrow both...
Actually, it's not entirely that simple. Adam won't lend... You'll have to get it from him.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. So will you...
You might be able to do...
Come now. And once you've got...
All right.
Deal.
Greetings.
I heard you're a really good...
Yeah. I've got...
Good heavens, that's amazing.
Lend my bow.
Hey, Adam.
You would?
Thank you so much, Adam.
How are you?
What are you looking for?
I'll take this.
I've seen you in Skalitz, but
No, not me.
Why is that?
Why? Because I'm a stranger here, and people would rather look after their...
Why are you begging?
I lost everything. I had a wife, a home, children. I had cattle and sheep. Then foreign soldiers came and took it all from me. They killed and burned. Only I survived.
What soldiers do you mean?
I don't know. One soldier's the same as the next. I fled
I'll give you something.
a few groschen.
Here you are.
Oh, thanks a thousandfold. God's...
I'll give you something.
A few groschen.
Here you are.
Oh.
May the Lord watch over you, Tess.
I've got the bow. We can...
Great. Come with me. Hey, Teresa, wait. There's a magpie's nest somewhere on that tree. Last time I was passing here, I saw that bird carrying something shiny. Since you've got a bow, why not try and shoot the nest down? Adam does it all the time.
had a look in the net.
Yeah?
There was a ring in it.
Really? Holy Mother of God!
You can have it.
You're giving it to me? Thank you. I'll wear it to the dance this evening. Come on, let's go and pick those herbs before it gets too late. I wonder what happened. I saw it the last time, but no one reported anything in Scarlet. Do you think they skidded off the road and something devoured them? Maybe a wolf?
I thought you didn't believe in the wolf.
I don't. I didn't. Better keep going. Come on. God. God save Teresa. We'll turn into the woods here and go uphill a bit. Follow me. It's a sweet little garden, isn't it? I never met anyone here. But it's always well kept. Probably some witch. Who else would keep a garden in woods? It's a shame that witch doesn't grow belladonna, too. Did you hear that? We'd better keep going, right? I thought we were going to go together. We're nearly there. We'll go along the road here, and then back into the woods. This is the place. I'll start picking.
Shouldn't I help you pick her?
No, I'll manage fine on my own. I dread...
How long will it take?
Just a short while. Don't worry, just keep watch.
What should I do?
You've got a bow, right? Besides, you've got Tinker.
Alright, I'll keep...
I'd better pick as much as I can. Mother of God. It's the wolf. Sick.